Well, here's one we haven't heard before. The media is being too tough on President Biden. White House Chief of Staff Ron Klain sharing a Washington Post op-ed on Twitter, which claims the president gets worse coverage than former President Trump. Well, here now, Lara Trump, daughter-in-law to the former president and a Fox contributor. Lara, great to have you with us today. I thought you'd come into this segment laughing hysterically at that line. I didn't hear it, but I got to get your reaction to that. Biden getting worse coverage than President Trump. Your thoughts?
Oh, my gosh. Well, I'm laughing. I've been laughing since I heard this, Brian. This is ridiculous. Of course, no one believes this. First of all, it was in the Washington Post, so I think we know where they stand on things. I mean, the media has done everything except coddle Joe Biden with a warm cup of milk and rock him to sleep every night. Give me a break. It's not that he's getting bad press. It's that there's bad leadership from the White House. There have been bad decisions by this president. There's bad policy being passed. And so the American people, unfortunately, feel it every single day. So believe me, if there's any way to spin anything that would help out Joe Biden, this mainstream media we have in America, they do it all the time. They have tried their darndest. Look at the rising prices for Thanksgiving. We were told maybe it would be good not to have so much, then you wouldn't have so many people come to your house. The problem with the supply chain, they've said, well, this is good. You won't have to buy so many gifts for people this year. They try to spin it every day for Joe Biden. The problem is it has gotten so bad. Perhaps they have run out of steam. We know they will keep trying, but give us all a break. We are not falling for that one. Everyone knows that the media does everything they can to help out this president. He's just the problem.
And you know, one of the issues, and everybody can see this, I don't care where you are on the spectrum, the president runs away from the media, a media who may very well want to help him, may very well want to be friendly with him, but he runs away. He won't take the questions, even if you're predisposed to be friendly to this president. How can you do it when he turns his back on you every single time you see him up there at the podium?
Yes, we expect the presidential portrait of Joe Biden really to be the back of him, because that's what so many people are used to seeing. To your point, Brian, yeah, I mean, look, you contrast this president and his transparency with our former president, my father-in-law, Donald Trump, and look, that was a vicious, angry press that was constantly prodding my father-in-law, constantly out there to attack him, yet he never backed down from any question. We know how often he would stop on his way to Marine One to take every single question, even from a hostile press. And Joe Biden does the exact opposite. You look back to, a little over a year ago during the campaign, look at things like the Hunter Biden laptop story. Not only have they been trying to put positive stories out there about him, they're suppressing the bad ones. And then they're going out of their way. They continue to go out of their way to try and hit anybody in our family when they, as often as they can. My father-in-law is not even the president anymore. So it's absolutely absurd to think that Joe Biden is getting bad press because the press doesn't like him. They are always trying to help him. They are all there on his side. He's not talking to them, and he's not giving them any good material at that.
Yeah, to the former president's credit, Lara, he went up to that podium every single time. He took questions live. As long as people would have them there, he'd answer anything. Not everybody loved the answers, but they knew exactly where he stood. This president seems to want to do the exact opposite. And even those who've been rooting for him say, how can we root for someone who doesn't even want to play the game? Lara, it's always great to have your perspective. Thanks for joining us today. We appreciate it.
You got it.